Why would I ever care? My energy ever clear. You someone I could never fear. Whether I'm soft or dominant, the power of my time is lost in how you got me bent. Across your false perceptions and erections, now you spent with nothing left except the silent death is evident. You hardly think how you think the revolution won't be televised. Even advised, I won't go out and build an enterprise. Besides, your haters on a different vibe and playing time. Beautiful day. I know there's no way through it, and I hope you do the same. When positivity is setting the stage, laughing at my troubles, blowing clouds away. Nothing can go wrong, and I can guarantee it 'cause I'm feeling good today. It's gotta be the moment I've been waiting for. A chance will never win, and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone is doing great today. Having a wonderful weekend, wonderful day. And if not, I hope it's better by the end of the day. So who doesn't want to start their week off right? I know I do. But happy Sunday to you. Those of you who are here live with me and those of you who will show up later on. It's a little gray, a little gloomy where I am. A technical difficulties kind of day. However, I still hope and am happily sending all of the sunshine your way. Because it's Sunday. It's a day for sunshine. Shout out to you too, Night-ish. Thank you for stopping through. Shout out to my producer, Jim Savage. And shout out to my sponsor, Savvy Chic Clothing. In fact, we are going to pay a few bills in just a bit. Yeah, let's do that. So, before we go any further, I really, I'm calling on each of you to get those likes up. Let's do that first. Before we go any further, let's have you go back and hit the like button from wherever you are, whatever platform you are viewing from, and make sure to show Savage Com Entertainment some love as well. My producer, Jim Savage, shout out to you again. Y'all hit that like button and share this episode with your friends, because the conversation that we're going to have today, yeah, we're about to talk about it. But as I said, it's time to pay some bills. Now, last week, I showed you a video, okay? Those of you who are not big on commercialism, just give us a second here. We gotta get some bills paid. But last week, I showed you a clip of the infamous Savvy Chic cape. It's a cloak style cape for this type of weather. I'm going to show that video real quick.
Hey, this is for the girls on the grind. This is for the girls that'll work full time. This is for the self-made girls, you're the self-paid girls. Better never let them change your mind. Girls who fly, girls who thrive, living out dreams money just can't buy. If you question your why, you feeling defeat, you gon' look in the mirror, repeat after me. I am humongous, I am resourceful, I am much better than ever could be.
Right. And I asked each of you to, if you're on TikTok, to follow QS Queen Sanaa on TikTok. In fact, I'm going to put that in the comments really quick. QS Queen Sanaa on TikTok. Because I just want y'all to look again at the fabulousness that was the Savvy Cape. Why is that important? I'll tell you in a second, but I still want to make sure you have hit that like button. Thank you, Night-ish. I'm going to put the TikTok back up while I go here. Now, it's important because that is probably, between TikTok and Insta, but mostly TikTok, the fastest way to learn about what I'm dropping. I drop new clothes way more than I drop new music. I'm a fashion designer first and foremost, right? So I would be remiss if I did not give the people what they want. And it's time to pay some bills. So what we're going to do first is give you a look at the actual cape. You see that? Now this particular one, oh no, I'm going to talk about it. This particular one is lined in satin. Okay, it's lined in satin, which means that it is smooth in so many ways on the inside. Because of the outside, it's also very warm. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit you with a few angles. There we go, with the hand on the hip. So you see it doesn't sweep the ground. All right, but then you also see that it's still, the inside still moves really well. That satin on the inside, it makes a difference, okay? And this is what it looks like from the back. Has some good movement. The hood stays in place. Yeah, I struggle with that sometimes. When I buy certain brands, the hood doesn't move the way I need it to move. And there we go. There's a tag on the inside. And as you see, the inside hood at the bottom, it caresses your neck. See the way it gathers and caresses your neck. Okay, and then just a little shout out to the two-tone. I love this here. Shout out to the two-tone. So yeah, so this is the Savvy Chic cape. It just, I don't know. I love the way it falls on the frame. And I love the fact that it is very comfortable. Thank you, Scum TV, and thank you for stopping in. So one more shout out to the TikTok. If you are on there, go ahead and follow. And again, that's where you will get all of the updates. But what I want to do right here, right now, for those of you who are here with me live, and for those of you who will view later on, I just want to give you an opportunity to scan that QR code. Yes, I did. It's time to pay some bills. And take a look at what the options are, because, you know, we have a price point for most people. And even if it's not for you, 'tis the season. Take a screenshot, send it to someone you know and love, and have them just take a look at what the options are. Colors, materials, how soon they can get it. That's important. Okay. So if you didn't get a chance to get it, I will put it back up a little later on. I just wanted to touch on that order of business first. It's very important. Remind you once again to hit the like button. It matters so much to me. It matters so much to me. And we're going to get into this discussion today, okay? Now, I think, therefore I am. No, what I'm saying is there are lots of people out here, right, who have told so many lies that they start to believe them. Now, I have to reiterate, this is a judgment free zone. I do not judge. That's not what this is about. But they thought we wouldn't know. I mean, everywhere, everywhere. I'm not calling anyone out. I know it seems like I'm coming with the drama. We're not doing drama. We're going to talk about this today because, the truth shall set you free. It's just the facts. What is this woman talking about? Well, look, it really can apply to anything. It can apply to anything. Like what? A secure credit card, for example. Let's start there. Secure credit card. We're not gonna point no fingers at people right now. If you put $1,000 down on a secure credit card to secure that line of credit, technically that's your $1,000, isn't it? Now listen, do what you must. I understand the importance of building credit, but let's talk about this. They told you that you were securing credit. They weren't telling you that you were spending 30% on $1,000 that was already yours. They thought we wouldn't know. We know. We do it anyway, but we know. They thought we wouldn't know. They thought we wouldn't know that they would say that they don't like weave, lashes, BBLs. And then the minute we put those things on, we got all the attention. We know. They thought we wouldn't know that we speak so well. They thought they needed to tell us, he speaks so well, you're so well spoken. We know. We know. They thought we wouldn't know. But y'all tell me, those who are here with me and those who will come later on, what are some situations where people lie so much that they start to believe it themselves? I want to hear from y'all. Oh, thank you, Jim, for the compliment. Oh, thank you for showing up. Shout out to Jim Savage. What are some places where you know for a fact that they lie so much that they're starting to believe it themselves? Somebody said rappers over 40. Watch yourself now. Y'all tell me. This is the worst thing about football season. I love chatting with my folk. Everybody's watching sports right now. That's okay. Hopefully you'll watch later and talk to me in the chat after the fact. Y'all know I like to talk to my crowd. Shout out to Doc Robinson. Habit. Literally, it's a habit. Tell me what you're referring to right now. What's a habit? What's a habit? They thought we wouldn't know. They thought we wouldn't know. And they told us that people don't listen to female MCs, but I have heard so many female MCs. Let me say this right, that men don't listen to female MCs, that nobody wants to hear us spitting. But I've heard so many artists just in the past week alone, female artists, say that their largest listening base is men. We knew. They thought we wouldn't know. They said whatever they needed to say, but we knew. They lost so much, they start to believe it. Chronic lying is a habit. They do it for sport. It's a blatant sign of fear. You know, the first part, yeah, I get that. But it's a sign of fear. Interesting. Interesting. I was talking to one of my offspring today, and I just asked, like, when you're telling the lie, like as you're in it, what's making you do that? You know, and he looks up at me and he goes, I'm afraid of the truth. Out of the mouths of babes. Why is the truth so scary? For example, why is it scary to acknowledge that female MCs are worth listening to? No, I'm not talking about certain ones, but that, you know, that can apply to anyone, right? Because trash is trash. But why all the lies? Or, I don't know, that some people actually do like the Snuffleupagus eyes. Some people like it. Why all this dishonest narrative? The BBLs get the most likes. They do. We know they do. And that's not to shame anyone who's gone down that road, by the way. You know, your body, your choice, do you? But with all this narrative knocking it, that's where the attention is going. If they didn't like it, I doubt the attention would go in that direction. We know. We be knowing. I want to hear from some more people, though. My chat is so quiet. I am not used to this. We communicate on this show. What is happening? Y'all share the link. Get some people in here. Maybe if some more people hit the like button, it'll enter some algorithms. So let me ask y'all ever so respectfully. Make sure you hit the like button, and thank you to those who did. And share the episode. Text it to somebody. Get some people in here. Let's have a conversation. It is drama season. Let's talk about it. Tell so many lies that they start to believe it. Podcasters. Some of the stuff that comes out of these people's mouths, golly boy. It's a whole movement behind the spreading of lies and bullshit. The whole movement. And they believe it. Threes up, what's good? Glad to have you here. It's a whole movement. Last week we talked about people feeling entitled to other people You belong to me. I'm going to do what I want. We talked about that. We talked about how it's not okay no matter what. And you got a whole slew of folk trying to explain why it's okay and actually believe in it. You have convinced yourself that the fuckishness is the norm. That's my word. The fuckish. See, I said I was going to put it on the screen. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it on the screen. This is my word. Fuckishness. It's very important to understand that this word encompasses the lies and the foolishness that are packaged and painted as the truth for so long that you actually believe that. Fuckishness. That's what it means. That's the definition. It's not quite in the Urban Dictionary yet, but it'll be there. Okay. Oh, here's a ray of sunshine. Peace and abundance, Queen Sanaa. Peace and abundance to you, Opulent Jade. Thank you for coming. Today's discussion, I know you'll interact because you do that. Today's discussion is about places, spaces, people that have tried to pull the wool over our eyes. We know the truth. And I'm going to take it back to where does it start too, because we're going to talk about the root cause. Where does it start? Doc Robinson said that chronic lying is a habit and that they do it for sport and that it's a blatant sign of fear. Who do we know that lies and lies and lies and lies and lies and lies? Somebody said women that chronically wear wigs. Like we don't know. You know, I try to take it easy though, because you never know what somebody's dealing with. And the minute she stops wearing them, a lot of those likes will also stop. So what does that communicate? Somebody likes it. They say they don't, but somebody does. I guarantee it. Here's another lie. Y'all gonna get me for this one. But that person that lied and said that those teeny tiny shorts for the fellas needed to come back out, that was a lie. And they told that lie so much that y'all actually started believing it. Lord, and they got shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. Y'all gotta stop the lies out here. We gotta get some honesty out here. Yep. We're a society that maneuvers for likes. It sounds like a lot of manipulation going on. A lot of manipulation going on. So who's calling them out? Who's doing that? Who's saying something? Who's saying stop this? This needs to end. I mean, yeah, I'm brave, right? It's a little something about me. I probably since childhood have said what needed to be said. It's not always a good thing, but still, I'm going to say it. And even being like that is still not easy. It's not easy. You may go to tell somebody the truth and they will literally turn their face away from you because they don't want to hear it or get angry with you like you're the one who did it. Who's going to tell them? You right. They won't even hit the algorithm, right? They won't even hit the algorithm. People want to be lied to. Is that what it is? That people want to be lied to? People like to be manipulated? Is that actually true? Or, I mean, yeah, like sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I wonder. Or are people just afraid to say something? Is it like a both end? Some people want to stay asleep, but some people are just scared to say, hey, I'm on to you. They don't want to sleep with the fishes, so to speak. What is it? Sometimes people tell the truth and they get labeled haters just because they were honest enough to say, sis, those lashes are just a little too long for your face frame. Just you can trim them. You can actually trim those. Saying, you might have gone a little too far with the BBL. Just saying. These are not things that are easy to say, Peace, Tariq Moultrie. Good to have you here. All right. I think it's time to play a song. In fact, there are so many people here who still have not heard my new single. So I'm going to play that. And after I play that, I hope that you're going to pull it up on your favorite streaming platform and follow it, like it, add it to your playlist. That's what I'm going to do. It's called The Kids.
You're a star. you be afraid. You gotta win the race. You gotta keep your pace. Yeah, yeah. You gotta be okay. You're gonna be okay right now. You're a star. Know who you are. Shine like a star, shine like a star, shine like a star, be like a star. Shine like a star, shine like a star, shine like a star, be like a star. Shine like a star, shine like a star, shine like a star, be like a star. Shine like a star, shine like a star, shine like a star, be like a star. We shine, we shine, we shine, and we shine, we shine, we shine, we shine, and we shine.
Thank you for listening to my newest single, The Kids, available out now on all the streaming platforms. And I would encourage you, in fact, I am asking you now, because I don't ask for a lot, to go to your favorite streaming platform and pull up The Kids. If it's YouTube for you, pull it up on YouTube, The Kids, Queen Sanaa, and it will take you to my topic channel. Now, on there, you have the radio edit, which is a little shorter. You have this version, which is the feel good version. And you have the acapella if you want to see how I stand on my vocals, because I'm telling you now, I stand on my vocals. So, yeah. Or also, you may want to send it to your favorite DJ and have them blend it with something, but that's a whole nother other conversation. So, I'm saying again, thank you very much for listening to The Kids. And thank you very much for tuning in, everyone who is here live with me and everyone who will show up later on. Hey, thank you for stopping through. So, yeah, we are talking about They Thought We Wouldn't Know. And we have talked about places and spaces where so many lies have been told that they start to believe the lies they're telling. And now we're talking about, where does that start? Doc Robinson said, lies are born out of fear. And honestly, I can see that applying in most spaces, right? From children who don't want to get in trouble to those in control who have fear of losing power and control, right? So, what's the solution? What are we doing about that? Should we find all the liars and tar and feather them? Be a bunch of chickens running around, wouldn't there? We'd all be covered. Yes, tar and feather them. Running around with bottles of boiling oil and pillowcases full of feathers. And now we know you're a liar. There's no denying it. That is so inhumane. But here's the thing, right? Lies get told all the time. All the time. Those little itty bitty lies. That little kids like to tell, yes, I cleaned my ears. I don't think they deserve tar and feathers for stuff like that. Although I think they deserve to have to go clean those ears because, stand on what's right, stand on what's true, right? However, it's a slippery, slippery, slippery slope. It is. It is. It's a slippery slope. When you lie so much that you believe it. You said tar and feather first. I mean, I think it's worth looking into. There's some situations out here. There are people who lie about their age. One way or the other. One way or the other. The creep with the young face who, is a convincing 18 or 19 to a young girl. Or the young person who just can't wait. Oh, I'm old enough. Right? Or secured credit cards. I'm not going to let that one go. Because don't charge me a percentage on $1,000 that I gave you. I gave it to you so I could spend it. I don't. I understand it's a choice and it's a tool, but still, that's fuckishness. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put it back up there. So it needs to be said. This is what I mean. Y'all mark this word. This is what it means. You're always trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes. That's not okay. It's not okay. It's fuckishness. Doc Robinson said filters are the number one lie. Okay, look. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. Because, yes, yes, and sometimes you need a filter, right? A high powered camera will get every pore, everything. And we don't always want that, right? We also don't want the filter to take 70 pounds off. And then when you meet in person, it's a whole nother individual. I get it. I understand. Filters are, if used properly, a support system. They're a support system for some, and for others, yeah, it is 100% catfishing. In fact, there are people who use so many filters so often that they don't even feel comfortable posting pictures of themselves, how they really look, because they've started to believe that this is what they look like. And I guess to a certain degree, if you are lying that much that you are convinced about your lie, to me, that's a level of delusion. You are delusional at this point. You are delusional at this point. Yeah, exactly. They are not their pics. Exactly. Their pics are the AI, isn't it? Fear. They thought we wouldn't know. They thought we wouldn't know they were afraid. They thought we wouldn't know that when they sit around criticizing us to no end, it's 100% a result of their own insecurities. They thought we wouldn't know. Mm-hmm. Pick people apart like a Thanksgiving turkey. We can see you. We know. We know you just feel bad about you, and that's okay. Because the first step to getting help is admitting that you need that help. And I think the solution for that would be to look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am afraid. I'm afraid to be honest about how I really feel about large women, or how I really feel about nice guys, or how I really feel about whatever the thing may be that you are lying to yourself daily about. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I don't like the idea of being faithful. I really like single moms, but my friends will tease me. It's okay to be honest. It's okay. It's okay. We don't have to lie, because we can make the world a better place if we are at least honest with ourselves. That closet we were talking about last week, with all the bones and remains and remnants and whatnot. Yeah, why even stack all that up? Less is more, if you will. Less is more. Meanwhile, I feel like a lot less people have hit the like button than they said they would. What's happening there? Thank you to everyone who has hit the like button. I appreciate you. Less is more, unless it's a savvy chic cape, and then more is more. More is more when it comes to fashion and extravagance. I'll just say that for the record, you know. But yeah, why not? Why not have that conversation with yourself? I say I can't stand when women get made up and put on this hair and these lashes, and they're in costume, and y'all know the narrative, and then that's the pictures they're liking. Come on, buddy. We know. It's okay. No one's judging you but you. That's why you're judging everyone else. We know. It's okay. Just be honest with yourself. Just look in the mirror. It is okay. And we're here to support you through this. We are. Thank you, Opulent Jade. I get it from my mama. We're here to support you. Well, I can't speak for anyone else. I'm here to support you. Listen, when I was young, I told a lot of lies myself. And I don't know if I would say that it was out of fear. Well, yeah. I was afraid of my mama. And I was afraid of my father too. However, the day that I realized I was able to say, yes, I said it, and respectfully, I said it, or the day I was able to say I did it, respectfully, I did it. That was wrong, and it was a freeing feeling. I felt, I don't know. I felt free. I felt amazing. So even if it's not you, if you are not one of the people, listen, I don't want you to raise your hand. I'm not calling anyone out. It's a judgment-free zone, right? None of us are perfect. If you are one of the people who has realized over time that My mama was the nicest person in this world. Absolutely. If you are one of those people who tells yourself the timing was impeccable, so many lies that you actually believe them. If you're starting to notice, well, some people don't notice, some people never notice, you know, or some people notice and will not acknowledge it. They will look the other way, no matter what. But if it is you, the first thing I want you to do is hug yourself. It's okay. Give yourself a little grace. You are perfectly, imperfectly human. It's not a judgment zone. The first step to getting help is acknowledging the problem. Acknowledge it to you. I have to get honest. I can decide what to do next. Because if I can't be honest with me, then I can't be honest with anyone else. And if I can't be honest with anyone else, things fall apart. I don't just talk to you, I talk to me too. You know, nobody really wants to be friends with Rico. It's okay to be honest. Y'all don't pay me no mind. Um, but seriously, I mean, it has to start somewhere, right? Imagine me being a compulsive liar and then getting angry with my children if they're not honest people. But who did they get it from? Where did it come from? Well, where was this behavior learned? Who enforced this example? It was me. I can't get mad. I can't get mad at that. I mean, I can, but it wouldn't make sense. I don't think it would make sense. I have to speak for me. I got to remember to speak for myself. I realize everyone doesn't see things this way. Some people think you have to do what you have to do, and that's the end of it. I still agree with Doc that that's fear based because that sounds like a survival tactic, a survival tool. Still rooted in keeping yourself safe. And I understand the need to not be food. I don't want to be food either. I get it. However, there is great benefit in mastering the ability to be honest. So I just want to leave y'all with that today. It is Self Care Sunday when you look in the mirror and you have your one on one conversation with yourself. To yourself about the things that you really need to get honest about. In fact, in fact, I think that's a great idea. I will just live by doing everything in truth and in love. And I'm telling you now, the truth is not always pretty, and the truth does not always feel good. But know that it is in love because I love me. And because I love me, I have to be honest. I have to tell the truth. And I also have to tell you again about the Savvy Chic cape. I have to show you the side view again. I have to show you the rear view again. I have to show you the contrast again. I have to show you the fluidity again and how it looks when it's closed. And finally, I have to show you this amazing contrast of satin and velvet. And truthfully, I have to give you another opportunity to see what your options are. If you so chose to order a Savvy Chic cape. Because it is imperative that I stand on my brand at all times. So I have to be honest about this QR code as well, because when you scan it, you're going to be taken to a place where you see how many colors are available and how many options are available. And I can honestly say there's something for everyone. So I will just live by telling the truth. And the truth is, I'm happy that you came to see me today because look, I know it's football Sunday. I know it is. And I know I haven't been here as often as I used to. So I'm glad that you continue to come and sit with me and chit chat with me in the comments, even when I ramble on my nonsense. And I appreciate y'all being here. I do. It means a lot to me. Thank you, y'all. It means a lot to me. Especially the fact that you all allow me to share my art, my music, allow me to share my fashion designs, and you all celebrate with me. Y'all celebrate my wins with me. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Even the conversations that we have in the chat mean a lot to me. So I'm going to be honest and say that in truth and love as well. Opulent Jade says, my self affirmation is, I am in competition with me. I am getting better every day. Yes, indeed. I think that's a good place to be. I think that's a good way to keep ourselves honest as well. A reminder that I didn't do my best today. So we're going to try this again tomorrow. We're going to do better. The way I show up is going to be in a way I'm not afraid to stand on, so that if you come back and you ask me about it, I can say it with my chest. Yeah, I said it. Respectfully. Minus the fear. Kind of how 50 is acting right now. Nope, never mind. Said I wasn't going to do that. But it's important. It's very, very important. So, as we come to the conclusion of the show, I want to encourage you to drop in the chat some places and spaces where individuals or organizations lie so much that they start to believe what they say, so that we can continue to work on the solutions, because the truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. Thank you all for coming to the Just Live podcast today. I hope you have a brilliant week full of love and sunshine. I'm sending you some sunshine myself. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday.
I'm gonna get it together. I'm just being in love. 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 When I met you, I didn't care about love. Didn't think that I would ever fall in love. Didn't know that we were so compatible. Simple, letting go of what I linger on the edge of heart. I met a man that tears apart. No, they don't know what it takes to be in love. They don't know what it takes to be in love. They don't know what it takes to be in love. Oh, we both know what it takes to be in love. They don't know what it takes. They don't know what it takes to be in love. They don't know what it takes to be in love. Oh, we both know what it takes. We both know what it takes to be in love. This is something I can't control it. How you feeling, I just can't call it. I just know how I feel inside. I got love on my mind. You know that I just adore you. And you know that I'll come before you. I just know how you feel inside. I got love on my mind. I'm just being in love. 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 I'm just being in love.